Hello everyone, welcome back to the NASCAR Stop Motion and More channel. Today, as you can see, I made a couple more Crashed custom 164 diecast. These are from that famous crash back in 2022 with the second Las Vegas race where Kyle Larson initially put Bubba into the wall, and then Bubba Wallace retaliated by right-rearing him down the front straightaway, and they were both eliminated. It also took out Christopher Bell, who was in the playoffs at that time. But yeah, let's get into the review. So we'll start with the Larson car actually. So the first thing I did, I'll try to pull up, if I remember when I'm editing this, I'll pull up some pictures of what the actual cars looked like on the track. But the first thing that I had to do was separate this left front fender. It actually cut from the hood and from the bumper and was only attached by the door in real life, so I replicated that. I of course did my window net, as you can see. That's just a little piece of ribbon, and I cut out the one inside the car. I also did a little bit of detail on the interior in this car, as I'll spin it around for you guys. Sorry, my base isn't that stable today, but I did the electronics box in there. I also did the seat, the shifter, and little mark on the steering wheel. The rear of this car was also pretty torn up. That's where he ended up hitting Bell down the front straightaway. The rear bumper and the side left rear quarter panel were completely detached. And also you can see there's kind of a yellow tint to the damage because the walls at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway were painted yellow when this race was ran. So when you hit the wall, some of that paint kind of rubbed off onto the car. Moving to the other side, not much damage over here, just a couple of tire marks in the front and rear of the car. That's where he ended up hitting Wallace initially, and what sent Wallace into the wall for the first time. Also, just on the front end, as you can see, there's a couple spots where he impacted the wall with the front bumper of the car. Alright, moving on to the 45. It's not the 23 because this is when Wallace was subbing for Kurt Busch, who was injured at Pocono. So for some reason they decided to throw him in the 45 and have the backup relief driver in the 23. But anyways, as you can see, a lot of damage to the front of this car. This was a real pain to do because, as you can kind of see, there's a separation between this piece of the front bumper and this other piece of the front bumper. Because when I was hammering it, it kind of came apart, but you know, it's nothing a little bit of glue can't fix. Looking at the side of the car, obviously you have the window net. You have the 45 decals, which I actually had to make custom just because they don't sell the 45 McDonald's car that Wallace ran at Las Vegas. They only sell the 23. This side of the car, you can see a lot of paint on the wheels from where he impacted the wall. Moving back to the front, this wheel was completely bent in. I had to do that just so I could attach it, because if I had it pushed into the back of the car, I just wouldn't have room. I'd have to saw out a whole nother hole. But anyways, front of the car, obviously, like I said, a whole bunch of damage. It really impacted the wall hard. As you can see, there's a little bit of that yellow tint, as we saw with Larson's car. I'm gonna rotate it again. You can see this side, lots of paint on the wheels, lots of scrapes on the side of the car, just because that's what kind of kicked off this whole mess, is when he got pushed into the wall by Larson, and he impacted it pretty hard with his right side. Obviously not as hard as the front, but yeah, quite a bit of damage to this side as well. I think that's about it. So I appreciate you guys watching. I love doing these. I also sell them on my eBay page, so I'll link that in the description. It did go live today, so it'll probably still be up, but if you're watching this video, like, I don't know, a few days from now, it might not be, because the crash ones I do tend to sell pretty fast. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As far as stop motion content goes, I'm not sure when the next video will come out, but I do know I plan to do a crashed Noah Gragson 164 sometime this week, so expect a video on that later sometime. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, guys.